Hey guys, Yuri from Chrono CrossFit here, going over the scaled version of 14.2. The workout is going to be the same reps, the same scheme. The weights we're going to use for men is going to be 65 pounds. For women, it's going to be 30 pounds. We're going to go over the movements right now and any tips. So make sure you watch to the end of the video to get all the tips for the workout, because we're going to do this workout after we're done with this video. Yay! So we're going to go over here with Corey. She's going to demonstrate the overhead squat and what we're looking for the movement. So you can actually start this movement from the ground. You can snatch it up. You could go right into it as long as the hip crease goes below the belt. That's one rep. The judge is looking for a couple of movements. No rep. So this is a no rep because the hip crease did not go below the knee. Make sure you go all the way down. Now it's a good rep. It's way below the parallel line. No rep. So she got no rep before by her judge because she didn't lock the hips up. So fully extend the hips. That's a full rep. Everything's fully extended. Good rep. So now Corey's going to demonstrate with squat with bent arms. On the way up, it has to make sure it's locked up. Demonstrate the bent arms a little bit more. And on the way, it has to be locked up. It still counts as a good rep. Now we're going to do the pull-ups. A lot of ladies were not too fine with the chest to bar pull-ups. So we're not going to do that. We're just looking for the chin over the bar. And the way we're going to find out what band you're going to use, if you need to use a band, is we're going to demonstrate now. So Corey's going to start with the thinnest band possible, and hopefully she can reach. And she's going to attempt to do a pull-up. She's not able to complete a pull-up, so what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the next band, thickness of the band. We moved on from that band because she was unable to complete 5 repetitions. That's our goal. Our goal is to complete 5 repetitions. So now we're at a medium band. The goal here is to get 5 reps, so let's see what Corey does. 1, 2, not so much, and that's it. So she's unable to complete 5 repetitions, and she's going to move on to the thicker band. Let's see what the result is for this one. A little bit of a struggle to get into the band, but she was able to do it. All the way down and all the way up. All these movements. Still able to do 5, which is good. Okay? So this is the band that she's going to use for the workout. This is how we're going to find out which band you're going to use for the workout for our scaled division. Very important that you're able to get into your own band. All right, you are not going to have your judge or whoever else helping you out, because that's unfair to other people that don't have somebody else to help them out. All right, so you have to use a band that you're able to get into. We'll go over techniques to get into it. You just use your own body weight. So right now we're going to go over the standards for what we're looking for the pull-ups. The pull-up is the chin has to go over the bar, has to cross over the bar. We're going to demonstrate that clearly in the video. And make sure that you're at the bottom, fully locked out with the arms straight. So Corey's going to do a couple of pull-ups. No rep. So the reason why it was no rep is because the chin didn't go over the bar. No rep. The reason that one wasn't no rep is because she didn't go all the way down on the 5th rep. It was only half a rep. All right, so those are the standard guys. We're going to do the workout now. We're going to go over and see what tips we could give you, and Godspeed. Scaled 14.2, we just finished the workout. It was awesome. A couple of tips for you guys, actually a lot of tips for you guys. When you start with doing overhead squats, if you need to rest, place it on your back. Another thing is when you're taping up the wrists, don't make it too tight, because then it prevents you from going into full range of motion for the overhead squat. For pull-ups, break them up. Do not do 10 unbroken, right? You want to be able to, let's say, do 3 or 4, rest, 3 or 4, rest. You want to give your forearms a rest because that's the main thing that I focused on, that I felt the most, is my forearms giving out. Also attempt to do a little bit of kipping, use your hips, don't do strict pull-ups, and again, if you are doing the strict pull-ups, then make sure you break that up. A couple of other things, I actually have it written down. When you pick a band, make sure you use the right band. So whatever you start with, let's say you ended up with doing 5 pull-ups with the band, you're gonna stay with that band for the whole time. You're not gonna switch the bands as the later rounds progress, right? This workout is gonna test your mental toughness, so don't compete against the guy next to you, or you're competing with yourself. So as soon as you feel like you have to give up or you wanna drop the bar, you know, fight it out, do 1 more rep. Then if you need to, put it down, take a little breather. All right, this is a quick workout. It's gonna be, most people are gonna be not even finishing the first round. So just stick it out and it's gonna make you better. It's gonna push you to the next level. Don't just blow through it, you thinking you're gonna get 100 reps in. This is a tough workout, mostly mentally. So take your time with it. You're shooting for finishing the 3-minute mark, and that's pretty much it. And then if you get to the next level, that's a bonus. All right, guys, so every rep counts. Whether you get 20 or 30 or 40, that's a lot of reps. Just think about it. It's a lot of overhead squats and a lot of pull-ups that you're typically not used to doing in such a short period of time. All right, guys, be proud of everything you do and have fun with it. Don't drop empty bars. Also, once you get past the first round, if you have time remaining, you rest for that remainder time. You do not move on to the second round of extra reps. Also, as you progress through rounds, the first round is, every rep is 10 reps, so overhead squats and pull-ups. You do that twice. Then once you rest, you go to the second round, or the minute of 3 to 6. That's going to be 12 rounds, and it's going to keep 12 reps. So it's going to keep progressing. So it's going to be 10, 12, 14, 16. Make sure you're as a judge. Let the athletes know, and make sure you're the athletes. Make sure you guys know that as well. Godspeed.